Sound of the garbage man. I really should have got the camera out quicker, because we put our garbage can on that side of the driveway by the mailbox and the recycle on the other side. And yesterday, I didn't take Mom's up. It was so freaking nasty out here. It was after I finished the video up. And I was going to mention how nice it was this morning, but now the wind's coming back. We had 20 miles sustained, 25 to 30 plus gusts. Started 5:30ish. Yeah. Don't think that's sunrise. I think that's light pollution. Anyway, the garbage truck. I mean, oh yeah, they got two compartments, one for the recycle, one for... I doubt it. Not when they've always run full-size trucks to do their routes. I mean, there could be some out there made that way, but I doubt it. He just picked both cans up with the same truck. What I could see in the dark, which wasn't very much, appeared to be the same arm on the truck too, which means all went in the same place. Yes, good morning, Iceman. I know you're hungry. Count calves. That's what I do, is count calves. You'd think I count enough calves once in a while, I might fall asleep. Oh, wait a minute, they're not sheep. And obviously, there is no one in here. This needs some straw. It'll probably get done off of there. Of course, yes, this needs some too. Nothing to do though. Nothing at all. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish checking the feed barn. Since I got the dogs in the shop and I got the flashlight out of the shop, I can go check the feed barn. And yeah, I know I come down that one step at a time, because when you got messed up nerves and stuff, sometimes you don't want to use both legs to step down. I'm gonna guess it's a yellow turd. Yep, yellow turd. They've actually got some hot rod drivers now. So anywho, we will see what today brings. And I already know here in a few hours I gotta hook a trailer up and back it around over here and load up Wally and Long Haul Cowboy, whatever his name is. I don't think we can call him Cowboy, because we had one of those out of one of my cows. And I think there's still a few cows around here that are out of him. I know we kept every single heifer out of him. Why? Because he did do that good. There wasn't a dud around from him. But anyway, that's another story that I think I've told before. I didn't see anything suspicious in the camera down here this morning, but you never know. Definitely be cleaning this when they get these feeders down far enough. I can't see who that is. It might be 611 or 618. We got Ruby laying right here by the end. Dancer's there next to her. Seems like those two have been next to each other the last few days when I've seen them. Kind of interesting. I think that's AJ laying there. And don't ask me who the other two are. But I don't see any new babies out here. And yes, I check in case something gets shoved under. There's more than once over the years, especially when years where things were very sloppy. And right off the edge of the concrete would be like 3 feet deep and nothing but slop. More than once jumped into that crap to pull a calf out before it drowned in it. And I didn't show you yesterday, but the puddles there, the small one was the only one there last night. So obviously some water came up. And we got, there's almost 3 inches now for the month. Yesterday morning there was barely 2 inches. That's who that is, 111J. Anyway, that's enough rambling. And I'm finally around to these girls. The biatch at the other end, she got her head locked in. She did it all on her own this morning, right off the bat. Amazing. And I think these girls would like some grain. Wouldn't you? Do you want some grain? A simple yes or no would be nice, yeah. Who wants some grain? You're chewing your cud, you don't care. Anyway. And oh, if you look, it's bright out there. Yeah, sunshine. Amazing. It was sprinkling a little bit ago. Just sprinkling though, little tiny flakes. And now the sun shines. And Ty just got here with Blakely a few minutes ago. Becky went to town for groceries earlier, so I'm gonna guess. Yep. Hey, we might have something to eat today. Amazing, isn't it? Well, there's the new bull patiently waiting. And there's Wally patiently waiting. Oh, there's Thailand doing whatever on her phone.
Well, I'm trying to tell you who the hell.
She's trying to tell me who she was talking about. She can't find it either.
Well, I don't have enough service is my issue.
Anyway, trailer's backed up. And we're just letting the rain blow over. I mean, hopefully it's not going to take too long to... I don't think he's going to be an issue loading up. It's just a matter of getting the other assholes out of the way.
Keyword, assholes.
They were total assholes last time we tried to sneak a couple of steers out of here. And, but, you know, say, I think he'll be okay. We can, got a gate right there that swings this way. I think if we get him here, he'll just walk right in. Then we can kick the other assholes out. The gate from the trough up swings that way. And then Wally can come in and right out into the trailer.
Yeah, that's a bitch about it swinging that way. He's got to go all the way fucking outside for me to bring him back in.
You better look at that gate again and think about that.
It swings that way, Dad.
You're right.
He's got to go
The lower gate swings that way. He walks right through the hole. Somebody has a hard time remembering things. The other one swings the wrong way.
That one swings that way. This one still swings this way.
This end of it swings over. It blocks him from going outside.
Okay, you're right.
I might have...
I've had the 2 weeks from fucking hell, dude, so man.
I might have a freaking plan or idea on that, because, God, you know, I put it in there probably before you were born.
That motherfucker's been changed, thank you very much.
Yeah, but it's still in the place the original one was. So, anyway, we're just chilling for a few minutes. Let the rain settle down. Not that it matters. We're inside anyway, but then hopefully they don't... They're both dry right now, too. I just noticed that.
It don't matter.
They might be in the trailer right up until the vet gets here that way, because, I mean, he don't want to deal with them sopping wet anyway. It's nicer not to.
I'm the one that has to keep the rocket in there, bro.
Well, you just hold the tail down so it don't fall out.
Do you know that did not happen? I had to hold that motherfucker in.
Well, yeah.
That was not fun, by the way.
Dino didn't like being violated that way.
No, because...
But he had a smile on his face the whole time.
He kept trying to shoot shit around the rocket. And that don't go over well.
Anyway.
I just shove it in a little further.
That's probably enough of our chilling out. Hopefully everything goes as we plan it. And say we got what? Yeah, if he's right on when he'll be here in an hour. If it takes us an hour to get this done, well, hopefully we get over there before he gets here and gets in the way. Hey, on the plus side, that worked out really good. Swung the gate in, Ty stood there. I stepped around, got the new bull to peel off and right in the trailer. And of course, when she let the steers out to get them out of the way, what'd Wally do? Ran halfway out the run, so little grain brought him back in. And the only thing I don't like here is that gate is not tied to the side of the trailer. And right now, this door is open. It wouldn't be a good thing. He says, but it's time to play. Come on, Wally. Come on, buddy. Be a good boy. I probably got to go in there. Yeah, just like that. Hope you can see him. There he is. Yeah. Close that in case those idiots come underneath that gate. You never know what them steers are going to do. But they got a new bale of grass hay. They haven't had grass for a little while. They've been on oats. The bad thing is my shoes are full of shit. And I try to not get it in the pickup. So I got to hose my shoes off. And Ty just said that's a record. Yeah, it did go pretty quick. I mean, literally, well, less than 8 minutes to get both bulls in there. And that counted walking around and swinging gates. So I'll take that. Hey, they're in different order because they're done. Went quick. He says, yeah, lots of great swimmers. He says both of them, you see like at least 99% of them swimming. So, and no deformities, that's all good. And guys are filling the semen tank with nitrogen, so I gotta take care of that too. He has been in here fighting a nap since before lunch. And look at that binky glowing in the dark. I didn't know it did that. But we just stepped outside for a second because she wants to be Grandpa's girl.
Yeah, she'll be Grandpa's girl.
And it's
today.
sunny out.
Wow.
And I don't know, I stood out there for a minute or two and came back in and her binky was all lit up.
Now change your diaper and try for a nap
tells
again.
me they're all that way.
All of her binkies are special.
But I got things to do. I got to go help Ty finish spreading straw.
Say goodbye.
And, yeah, okay. Be good for Oma. Get some sleep. You need it.
Let's go change the diaper.
Rainey says I got a few minutes. Yeah, it's like 12-minute video, so we'll add a little more. She is just passed out. I've been talking to her. She'll pick her head up. No new babies. Yeah, missing a little more straw here. I think we spread a little over a bale, I guess. I already mentioned testing the bulls went well. I didn't share that because some people would just have a total fit, and with the people checking videos anymore before they allow anything to happen, they'd probably have a total freak out. This little bugger. We've checked his navel a couple of times, and while the vet was here, I got him down here to check him again. His umbilical cord was dried up, but now it's no longer dried up. It's like a wet noodle hanging there. It can happen because they pee on it, yada yada. But usually they fell off by now if that's the case. He's got a slight infection going, so he got some med we haven't never used before, and we discussed it with the vet. He got some Draxxin. We'd never used it because of the price of it, and he says, yeah, they really dumped the price on it because there's a generic out there now, and they quit selling Draxxin because the generic was so much cheaper. What he had, I do believe, was actually Draxxin. He says the price is down competitive with the generics, so. And we discussed what it'll mix with and what it won't mix with. And basically, Draxxin is an antibiotic that doesn't care what other antibiotics you put in. He says they pretty much get along with all of them, which is good to know and also a good tool to have. Had him check Iceman's eyes. Gave him a shot of B. He says, yeah, I've never seen eyes like that. They are different looking. I mean, he can see. We know this. How well? Who knows? I mean, I don't know how well she can see. Or how well she can see. I don't know how well you can see either, right? But anyway, that should help with, if he has any eye issues, that should help. Ain't going to hurt him a bit. And Ty and I were talking before she left. she thinks this one's drying up, and I got to agree with her because it's taken him a lot longer before he's got her drained, and he's not filled out like he was. Actually, I mean, that's fine. That just means I think it's the end of next week she's going to go on a trailer. That just means wherever she ends up, they aren't going to have to worry about her having mastitis because she'll be dried up by then. That's how I see it. In the meantime, I got to keep feeding her. Either feed her and get something out of her, or don't feed her and have to dig a hole. And one costs money, the other you get a little back. So that's the day. Poor Blakely, she got to sleep right before Ty had to leave. Ty had to get in and meet Brooke and get Blakely to her for something, I don't know. Otherwise, she'd have been here for a little longer and maybe actually got a nap, but hopefully she sleeps in the car so she's not a raving lunatic later and they can all get some sleep. Anyway, that's what we got for the day. I gotta go let cows in the feed barn and feed the back barn, then I'm done. So quite possibly the very best bull test we've ever actually had. I mean, he was, usually you're looking at 80 to 90%. And he looked at the slide and he says, no, there's at least 99% swimmers. And he didn't see any that were not formed correctly. So, I mean, that's all awesome as far as I'm concerned. So now, we just gotta hope Mother Nature and the cows are ready for it. Hope Mother Nature doesn't hammer us like she has the last few years. Because late calves and that stuff, because of Mother Nature and her weather. And speaking of that, it's raining right now. This day has been back and forth all day long. Part of the time, my good old coat that I wear when it's 30 degrees out half the time has not been enough. Part of the time it's way too much. And the wind keeps coming back from every which direction. Luckily, when the vet was here, happened to be he's actually really quick doing it. I don't know that he was actually here doing stuff for more than half an hour. And it was kind of like this, just a little less wind. And they aren't going to care to come out here for a while. They got all that straw in there. Half of them been eating on it. Anyway, that's my story. And yes, this is a shithole now. Definitely needs to get cleaned. But they've still got, with what's in here, they still got a few days, at least 2 more days before they got those feeders down enough. And they aren't eating this stuff too bad yet. And then you got to remember, those started out with 25 pounds less in each one of them. That's a lot. I still got a call about that too. Do that before he leaves the office. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. And I hope everybody has a great hump day.